The Gift of the Magi by O. Henry. Penny saved 1 and 2 at a time by bulldozing, and that was all. Saved 1 and 2 at a time by bulldozing. There was clearly nothing to do but flop down on the which instigates the moral reflection. $1.87. $1.87. And the next day would be Christmas. There was clearly nothing to do but flop down on the shabby little couch and howl. So Della did it, which instigates the moral reflection that life is made up of sobs, sniffles, and take a look at the home. A furnished flat at $8 per week. It did not exactly beggar description, but it certainly had that word on the lookout for the mendicancy squad. In the vestibule below was a letterbox, into which no letter would go, M. Young. The Dillingham had been flung to the breeze during a former period of prosperity when its possessor was being paid $30 per week. Now, when the income was shrunk to $20, though they were thinking seriously of contracting to a modest and unassuming D. But whenever Mr. James Dillingham Young came home and reached his flat above, he was called Jim, and greatly loved by Mrs. James Dillingham Young, already introduced you at Della, which is all very good. Della finished her cry and attended to her cheeks with a powder rag. She stood by the window. "Jim, darling," she cried. "Jim, darling," she cried, "don't look at me that way. I have..." "Jim, darling," she cried, "don't look at me that way. I had my hair cut." The Magi brought valuable gifts, but that was not among them. This dark assertion will be illuminated later on.